Hey, you two React Pack, and I'm Jack.
I'm Rose.
And I'm Nikki.
And this is Captain Falcon and Winter Soldier. Falcon and Winter Soldier. So we're starting this new series. It's going to be coming out on the day of Friday. So today you should expect a double feature if all goes well. I always liked Falcon. I really like Bucky. What do you guys think about
I
those
love
guys?
Bucky.
Mm-hmm.
It's my favorite.
And we already reacted to the trailer, which is on our channel. It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. It looks like the dynamic between them is going to be... My favorite dynamic is frenemy friends. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which it seems like they are.
I'm just wondering how long it's going to last. Because, shows do that thing where
These
guys don't like each other. But then, sometimes it's like, next episode, they're best friends. Mm-hmm. So I wonder how long that dynamic's going to last. Because they didn't seem too much against each other in the movies. It's just kind of annoyed with the other one.
Yeah.
Alright. So with that, I guess... we'll get into it. We'll tell you guys what we think about it after, and then we'll just jump right into the next one. So the discussion for this one might be a little shorter, because just in case of time. I'm just going to blast our ears out now to be so quiet.
Yeah. Right? Just like the movie theater.
I hate it when they do that.
Yeah.
Because we're not in a theater.
Yeah.
So, but they're doing that as if it wasn't a theater.
Right.
Really?
Oh, he's dead.
Oh.
I thought he was sleeping.
Already hijacked the plane. Already coffee.
What the heck?
Why were you still peeking?
That's what I was like. You just... Of course he's
Louis.
Don't believe him.
His name is Louis.
Switching it. I mean, in this world, I'd believe him.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Subtle.
Very subtle.
Well. Nice.
Very subtle.
Oh,
Okay.
Louis.
Bye-bye, Louis.
Oh, did autopilot turn itself on?
Huh. Cool.
Interesting.
Whoa.
Oh dear.
What?
Wait, they got
Where did they come from?
Where did they go, Cotton Eye Joe?
Oh dear.
They really want that guy.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Wait. They had time to suit up?
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like...
When did he get a chance to do that?
Weren't they fighting for something?
They were.
I don't...
What?
Continuity.
Suspend your disbelief.
Right? Suspend. Suspend.
Right through.
Oh.
Or no?
Oh. Oh.
He's a killer.
Oy.
No way. Oh, I thought you were about to shoot her on accident.
Don't kill him.
Heat seeking.
You're still going though, and you don't want the guy to die.
We gotta fall back. We gotta call it off. We gotta find another way.
Reroute complete.
Just did.
And your thrusters are back, I assume?
Yeah, it just said rerouted.
Got him.
Hey.
Oh, you see it.
And he lives. Of
Of
course
course he does.
Repel.
Steve's legacy, but also look to the future. Thank you, Captain. This belongs to you.
Museum, Smithsonian, yeah. It'll get real awkward when he just breaks in and steals that.
Yeah, I was thinking like it's gonna happen.
But the speech!
Must be evil because of laugh.
Oh, he's such a klutz.
Somebody was on the roof.
Well, they weren't important? Huh.
Whoa, that frightened me.
Oh, Bucky. I was say that guy in a motorcycle jacket.
Wait, is that Bucky?
Yeah, that's
yeah,
Bucky.
it's Bucky. That's his Winter Soldier getup.
Yeah. He's back. Probably getting revenge or something. I like that fight scene way more than the minimalist.
Oh.
Oh, this is a flashback, probably.
Aw. Please leave him alone.
He's gonna have to kill him.
Oh. Bucky, no. Please.
Come on, really? You gonna do the notebook thing? Why? That's aggressive.
Tough, alright.
Okay. I crossed the name off the list of my offenses. Or, who's on your 3 rules? Senator Atwood
Senator?
was a hydrophone for years. Up to the intel office when I was a winter soldier. After Hydra disbanded, she continued to use the power I gave her.
Make this go away. If Congressman Lockhart wants to speak up, silence him. For good. So, rule number 1, can't do anything illegal.
Oh no.
What I did was give some intel to the aide to convict her, and I wasn't involved in anything else.
Rule number 2.
What's wrong with you?
Nobody gets hurt. It's a big one.
And why isn't it rule number 1? I didn't hurt anybody.
Come on!
Remember me? Promise.
And what about rule number 3?
It's a flip phone.
You're 100 years old. You have no history, no
Are
family.
you watching out of me, Doc? That's really unprofessional. You know, I mean, when did that start? When you started on the time? Oh, the notebook.
The Notebook, that's great.
Alright, give me a break. I'm trying, okay? This isn't new for me. Hey, Kojima. Rory, what's going on? I thought we were getting lunch.
Or not?
Unique is putting his trash into my trash.
Trash.
And the time has come for me.
Hey man, I'm union. It's like Monique, but it's got a U in there for uniqueness. That's absurd.
That's absurd.
Let's make some food. But Izzy, we always said Izzy on Wednesday. Hey, what if bye-bye?
Oh, he relates to the old guy.
Yeah. Yeah. Fine but no talking, he says. Adventurous.
He would like to take you out on a date, maybe to bingo.
To bingo.
I'm really sorry about him.
Why are you sorry? Okay.
Wow.
Tomorrow night then?
Tomorrow night's great. Maybe not pinochle.
What's wrong with Pinnacle?
Shit, but if you want to come back here, I should be done.
What the hell is Pinocchio?
I don't know.
What's up?
That's right. Uncle Sam. Get back early.
up on this thing. It's not just mom and dad's name on it, Sarah. This thing is a part of our family.
You know the situation we're in. This is why I prefer not to dwell on it in front of everybody.
But what if we don't have to sell it?
Can I talk to you?
What's good, big Sarah? Oh, what's going on, man? I'm trying to live like you. Off to save the world again? No, come on, fellas. You know I'm around here more than you, man. I'm always repping those. Why you gonna let me buy on the week? My sister back there $100 for.
I don't understand how this man can go on like
Yeah.
super missions and not have enough to fix a ship.
Yeah.
Let me finish.
Oh, like,
So much, my dad.
He's like, no surprise.
Wait, how old are you?
106.
His face is like,
I have first recognition.
I love all these puns.
My dad.
He's like,
he's cringing at himself. No one saw that, right?
Or your parents die, you're an orphan. There's no word for someone whose kids die. This is like the worst thing.
Oh my god. What? The odds that someone harps on that.
right.
I mean, you feel bad for him because we know him, but at the same time, like from everyone else's perspective, it'd
Is
be
he
the
gonna
worst
go
thing.
tell him? He's gonna go tell him.
No.
Yes. Don't do it.
I owe you for lunch.
Can't tell him.
He's like, you paid though.
Did he?
Yeah, because he said it was on him.
Oh.
Rascals?
Well, he looks shockingly like Tom Cruise.
What?
Yeah, I saw a red hand thing on his phone. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, they're part of the
Don't
Distraction.
die,
They're
please.
yeah, they all look like him.
Oh my.
Oh.
So I know jurisdiction works here, but I have to place you under arrest.
Alright. Stupid. You just saw him kick that guy that far and you did that?
Oh. Oh.
That might be the most brutal thing on the show so far.
And I know for a fact that we qualify for SBA under the old terms.
Old terms.
These days, everyone's showing up, well, things tighten up.
Funny how things always tighten around us.
Oh, easy there. Look, I'm on your side. I know it's a hero.
The picture. Look at me.
I need some help.
Everyday Americans.
It's that guy.
I don't know. Oh,
We love heroes who put
Smithsonian
their
guy.
lives to defend Earth. We also need a hero to defend this country. Join me in welcoming your new Captain
Bastards.
America.
with the suit.
Flag Smasher? Is that's gotta be what this is.
yeah.
Who?
It's gotta be the Flag Smasher guy.
Oh, the smack. Yeah, because he's super strong.
Discussion.
Discussion.
The thing that immediately popped out. First, what do you guys think of the whole episode?
It felt like a lot happened and nothing happened.
There was a lot of cook time.
Yeah. They didn't meet this.
Yeah.
This episode.
They didn't do that.
It's gonna be weird editing this because there's a lot of moments that we just have to digest information. There wasn't a whole
Yeah.
lot of reacting to do.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be a little weird. I don't want to leave out too much though. The beginning was a little rough to me, honestly.
Yeah.
It really was. I found that the fight scene in the beginning, way too much cuts. There was constantly like every single time someone moved or grabbed an arm, it was just cut,
Mm-hmm.
and when you've got these actors that are so young and so physically fit, I feel like you really should use most of that and go. You don't have to go full John Wick, spend 3 weeks choreographing a fight, but spend a bit more time on it. You don't need to do so many jump cuts.
Yeah.
There were some moments where it felt like almost like they did a reshoot because of how quickly, like, they were fighting. He got knocked over, and they're all in wingsuits.
Yes, that part.
So, like, things like that felt like
What happened?
they were doing, like, two different versions of scenes. Like, one where he came in and started fighting, and one where he came in and they were already in wingsuits or something.
And they just spliced them together.
Yeah.
Almost, it's kind of what it felt like. But the beginning was rough for that reason for me, especially with the nonsensical 4 helicopters.
Yeah.
4 attack helicopters.
Yeah.
What the hell? So, yeah, the reason he had to be subtle was don't get into Libya, I think. That was the
Right,
issue.
maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was all that what do you guys think of the intro there?
I think it was a cool, what do you call it?
Display.
Display for like a second introduction for who Falcon is
yeah.
and what he does. It still doesn't make sense that he doesn't get paid that much. Like it, he's a specialty soldier. He's a one-man army soldier.
Yeah, it's a weird thing is soldiers get paid not fantastic in real life, so it could be trying to mirror that, but at the same time,
He's a specialty,
He would
though.
be paid more.
he's so specialty. He's his own unit.
Yeah.
And on top of that, he's part Avenger. I would assume, like, to me, it would make sense that the government would be like, here, we'll give you some grants
I
for your...
thought the Avengers were paid by the
Apparently, it
government.
was just Tony.
Apparently, it was
Yeah.
Tony bankrolled everything.
Yeah.
But
That
even
makes no sense.
But even so, you'd think he'd have set up a fund or something, which is why I was also further confused by the bank refusing the loan.
Yeah.
Sure, he's been gone 5 years. Sure, he automatically qualifies for a loan, but everything's so tight, you don't want to give him the loan. He has proof that not only is a superhero, but in the past when he was around, he was getting government contract payments.
Mm-hmm.
So that's proof that he can make money.
Mm-hmm.
So it's so strange to me that they would be like, we're going to turn away you, a hero who most likely can get further government contracts until they can prove they can make... It's very obvious, because banks make statements of, you could really rake in the cash at this point, we can trust you, maybe you'll be able to pay this back, even if you went through a blank period.
Yeah, that part didn't make sense to me, because, like, if half of the world's population, therefore half of your country's population left, just disappeared for 5 years and came back in 5 years later, wouldn't you have a provision, like, if you can prove that you had, I guess they call it the blip, if you had blipped, then they'd look at your previous 5 years.
Right.
Yeah.
That would make sense.
They would. Yeah.
Although, well...
They did say that the world was in kind of chaos because of it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I guess, like, if somebody who had a, like, say, a really exclusive job blipped for 5 years and they came back, they probably wouldn't get that job back.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I was thinking, that the majority of the reason, most likely, why the world's in chaos is all the elected officials, all those people who used to run extremely important and dangerous groups, they're all back. All the
And
soldiers.
they were already replaced in that time.
Yeah. It's good they're back, but the world fixed itself to move on, and now they're back, and now they're going to be facing a problem of overpopulation.
Yeah.
There's going to be families that grew in that time period that now they have to hold for everybody. I feel like it's understated, even though they shouldn't show the amount of chaos that would happen.
Yeah.
Like, imagine if 5 years worth of dead people just came back.
Yeah.
That'd be insane. Not even 5 years worth of dead people, half
who,
the
like,
planet.
Yeah, people who were married, and then their
They move
spouse...
on.
Yeah, they
That's
move
what I was
on in
thinking.
5 years. The person comes back. What do you do? Especially if you had, like, families with both of them.
It is what it is. So, I do like, though, I hope that we get into this more of the so many threats around the world, because I always thought, man, this world has so many terrorist groups for a planet with so much surveillance, with a planet with so many heroes. But it makes sense post-blip of that there'd be so many insurgent groups around the planet.
Yeah.
I really hope we delve into that. My favorite part of the episode by far is Bucky. I love Bucky's stuff.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I love the fight, even though his nightmare, how he came in and like took down everyone. That was really cleanly done.
Clean,
Like, really
fast,
liked-
to the point. That's
That's
what I
what
want to
he
see.
meant when with the cuts with all the Falcon stuff. Bucky's didn't have as many
Right.
cuts. You
It
saw
was
all
good.
of the punches.
Yeah.
It was
You
good.
give a nice, not even a super wide shot, but you show everything that's happening. You let the audience be able to clearly see, but you don't just obscure with the cuts. That's a good fight scene. Even though I
Yeah.
prefer something like John Wick, that's good for me.
As few shots as possible, as few cuts. The whole new captain thing is...
Right. That's what... That guy. he looks just like the guy who nearly got to play Captain America for real. There was two guys, and maybe he just looks like him, but there was a guy who looked a lot like that who they nearly picked. Also, is he the bully from back when Steve was in training camp? That's improbable.
He would have been really old.
He's
by
old
now.
Unless they did something. I don't know. He looked a lot like the bully to me.
I don't remember
Maybe
what
it's
it looks like.
maybe I'm wrong both, and it's just an eerie coincidence. It looked shockingly similar to both those people.
Maybe it turns out he's like the grandson.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie in like a year now, so
Yeah.
forgive me if I'm just wrong, but I feel like I've seen him somewhere before, and that reveal was not just supposed to be for Flag Smasher or just look at this guy. But yeah.
For me, the whole new captain thing is weird because it's like the guy just had a speech about we need a new hero because we can't take up old mantles, basically.
Mm-hmm. You see, it's one of those things where I think everyone's like, let's accept the wishes of this guy who wants to give it back to Captain. But then at the same time, the world's in so much chaos, there's so much panic, and everyone wants to rally around something like, oh my gosh, there's a new Captain.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, yeah, let's take it. But at the same time, it's...
Yeah.
Well, let's see what they do with him. Like, if you're right and he's the bad guy in the
100% he's Flag Smasher.
Really?
They need to villainize him somehow to make him put down the mantle with justification.
It's just they wouldn't introduce him and not have already seeded who it is, to me. And Captain's supposed to be unnaturally strong and fast.
True.
Mm-hmm.
I am curious, though. Not curious. Wrong word. Falcon needs to realize, or Bucky is going to probably help him realize, Captain gave you the shield. He could have given it to me.
Yeah.
He could have given it to anyone. He said, no, this is yours.
Yeah.
So that saw something. And so I hope he comes to that realization.
Even when he said it feels like someone else's, he said it isn't.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So he was like, this is yours.
Right.
He wasn't just giving it away. Okay, also, Bucky making amends makes sad.
That's very sad. Yeah.
Yeah. I know, especially because he's already, like, made friends with him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That hurts even more. Because how are you going to be like, hey, like, it seems like one of his only friends, the old guy.
Yeah, basically.
Because he had to, like, convince him to come eat with him.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think anybody wants to hang around. Like, he seems, prickly old guy.
Oh, as in Bucky's prickly old guy?
No.
Oh,
The old
okay,
guy
yeah.
seems prickly.
At the same time, I feel like maybe the old guy kind of senses that kindred spirit, maybe. But I don't know how he'd react. Because how do you think he'd react if you told him, I'm the one who killed your son? I have no idea.
I don't know. I feel like it could go either way. He could, be, because he's already so hurt and it's not healing after all these years. It could just, he could just take it really hard and not ever want to talk to him again. Or he could maybe go into his shell for a while and then come out and feel like he could forgive him.
Because it's not the fact that he died that's the worst part. He doesn't know what happened.
Yeah, so Bucky would probably tell him what happened. And maybe he would be able to start to heal from that.
I wonder how long it's going to be before everyone gets the big reveal.
And he just dipped out on that date.
Right? The poor girl.
She's going to be very confused next time she sees him.
Yeah.
But hey, at least he didn't stand her up. I hate that trope when they stand up somebody they really like.
Yeah.
No, he came and then he left. That's different.
If she made him
She did it.
Like, I mean, if you're I mean, maybe she was trying to be sweet. It was like, thank you, because, like, this is all he's been through. Thank you for hanging out with him. But still, like she was on that for a while.
Yeah, that was a little... But, yeah, that's all I have. I just want to get next episode because we're get the double feature today.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see Bucky and Falcon meet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They both need something the other has. I think Bucky needs a friend and Falcon needs oomph to go do what you need to do.
Yeah.
Because Bucky's doing what he needs to do, but he doesn't have anyone to rely on. So they should be a good pair. But yeah, guys, that's it for this episode. First episode. Overall, I think we generally enjoyed it. We just nitpicked a few things. So let's see the next episode if things ramp up. So we'll see you guys after. Bye-bye.
Bye.